What's happening? Of course, you know it's your boy B-Hop Radio Shouty, and stepping in the building, I got a friend to the show, family off in this thing, Jose Guapo. What's good with it, boss?
The $1 million kid, Jose Guapo, is in town. Don't look around. Let's get it. What's up, B.I.?
Man, I am what made me, man.
I am who I made me. I am who I made me. Yes, I am.
New project out going crazy right now as we speak, man.
Yes.
Break this thing to me, man.
This is like a mixtape, a warm-up, because I ain't dropped that much last year, so I wanted to drop early this shit, and I gave him a quick mixtape, and we finna follow with the deluxe, so it's like I gave him 2 projects back-to-back.
Talk to me, Jose. What was it that had you holding out for a minute, though, man, and not really dropping like you normally do just around the clock, man?
Through the pandemic, I was just getting myself together as a person and just making sure I'm on top of my shit as a man and an artist. So I ain't wanna rush a whole lot of shit. So I had to sit back and do a whole lot of thinking. Like the pandemic gave me some time to think, and then I wanted to come out and reinvent myself. So I had to just sit back and strategize and come up with some ideas and some marketing schemes and things like that.
Talk to me about that pandemic, because that thing hit all of us to where we had to sit down and think about some things and rearrange some things. What was going through Jose's mind during that time when the world came to a standstill, man?
Man, I was worried about turning the pandemic into a bandemic.
Come on now. I'm with that.
I got a song called Bandemic. I worry about turning the pandemic to a bandemic. Like, when it first hit, I ain't gonna lie, like, I take care of my immune system anyway, so I wasn't really too much worried about, like, catching it and all that. But I was just, like, trying to see about how we gonna do with this money and all this old type and all that old type of shit.
Yes,
that shit was shutting down. Shit started getting serious. And I was like, whoa, what's going on?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it caught everybody, like.
During that time, though, man, because, I mean, a lot of folks did a lot of soul searching during that time, Jose. Were there any things that you discovered about yourself and your journey during that time that kind of changed the trajectory of where you was headed next in this thing?
Yeah, I was doing a whole lot of looking back on my, like, career and just things I've been doing in my life as I've been growing and getting older. I was doing a whole bunch of looking back on shit that I don't want to continue doing in the future that I was doing in the past.
Yeah.
So I was just, going within myself. You know what I'm saying? Not talking to myself, but just teaching myself a whole lot of shit.
Yeah.
I was on YouTube a lot, learning a lot of shit. And I was just roaming the internet like everybody else, but I wasn't roaming it like as far as like on no shade room or TMZ type shit. I was roaming that motherfucker looking for knowledge. I actually learned a lot about crypto. I learned a lot about Bitcoin.
Yeah.
I'm getting up on the NFTs and shit like that in the metaverse world. And I was just learning about doing a whole lot of things. Like, I'm finna have like this little, I got it already. It airs every Thursday. It's called The Beat It Show.
It's hard.
It's a show that's gonna be, it's starting off on Instagram. We maybe take it up to a podcast level, but
you got to, Jose.
Right now, we just on Thursday nights at 10 o'clock Eastern, you know what I'm saying, 7 o'clock Western. The Beat It Show on Instagram, my Instagram Live. So I was just coming up with a whole lot of ideas that I want to do, because I want to have so many different incomes of money, and there's so many different ways to get this money out here. So, like, I even want to start getting into, like, the YouTube thing, because I'm like a real character, like, and I really can hold a conversation and entertain people more than just rap. So I just started just tapping into other stuff and trying to learn how to do other things.
You said earlier that you thought about some stuff that you was leaving in the past that you weren't taking with you. What was it that you felt like you needed to cut out and leave in the damn past, man?
Man, it was some people I had to cut off and leave in the past. If everybody that went on the same, like, track that I was on, and there was things I was doing, I had to cut out from just being so high. I had to cut out some of that lean, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get away from them perks, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And stop smoking as much as I smoke, but I still smoke because weed is a plant, man.
Yeah.
You know,
and it ain't hurting nobody.
I got bad nerves, so I gotta smoke weed.
Yeah.
But, just had to cut out a whole lot of stuff that didn't mean me no good.
Talk to me about them perks and things like that, man, especially in these days when folks is whipping out the fentanyl all over the place, man. Did that give you any fear as far as drug using going forward when you start to see folks passing out left and right from doing the drugs that they had been doing for a long ass time?
Nah, not really. Ain't get me personally no fear because you gotta know what you dealing with when you taking something. It's just like if you eating something. Like if you know you eat your steak cooked well done, why would you get a medium? Why would you start eating a medium rare? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like saying when you doing whatever you're doing, indulging in whatever you're indulging in, you need to make sure you know what you're indulging in. It can be something down this to liquor.
Yeah.
You know, they cut liquor these days.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? They cut liquor, so you got to make sure you drinking the right liquor. You know what I'm saying? Even down to water, you got to make sure you drinking the right water. So they go for like one for the people that taking the pills or whatever.
Yeah.
You got to make sure you taking the right pills because at the end of the day, we can be hypocrites or we can be, you know, Malcolm X or Martin Luther King and say, hey, stop taking pills. And we know people are going to still continue to take them. Yeah. So the only thing I can say on that is that if you taking pills, man, just make sure you taking pharmaceutical pills, man. You know what I'm saying? Know what a real one is and know the difference between what real and fake. Because it's on the market and the way that it's in this culture and this industry, they ain't going nowhere. You got the young life that's turning up on them and all that right now. So I just advise everybody to know what they doing, man. You know what I'm saying?
I feel
and know your limits, man. You know your limits, man. Don't just because you see somebody else doing something or abusing something so much, that may not be the limit for you.
Yeah.
So you need to know your limit or shit. Just stop doing it because you're a follower. And
what was it that made you ease up off everything though, man?
I was losing focus.
Damn.
I stopped focusing on a lot of stuff that I supposed to been focusing on. Like it had me like in a don't give a fuck type of mode. Like not like a don't give a fuck. Like I'm on a bullshit type mode, just like a don't give a fuck. Like I ain't stunned type shit. Like it's a whole lot of shit. I'm cooling out in this thing. There's a whole lot of shit that I could have been ahead of the curve on, which that's the kind of nigga I am. I always been a nigga that's a trendsetter of the curve and trendsetter. There's a whole lot of shit that I could have been ahead of the curve on, but from me being so high off the wheel, whatever, in the lean, I wasn't even paying attention to the shit. So my God, I done stopped. You can see right now I'm talking clear as hell. Like I
ain't interviewed this guy in a long ass time, baby, since he was about 15 years old.
Yeah, I think I started smoking when I was like 16.
Yeah.